with the supervisor at ringside, Sammy Macias, along with the California State Athletic Commission. The chairman is William Eastman. Commissioners in attendance. This evening we have Jerry Nathanson, Willie Buchanan, and Carlos Palomino. Introducing the Assistant Executive Officer, Steve English. Presenting the officials as appointed, judging at ringside, Chuck Hassett, Robert Bird, Dalby Shirley, and the referee in charge of this bout, he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Larry Rosadilla. All right, fans, here we go. This is it, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the NABF Bantamweight Championship. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right. He is fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with blue lettering. He is fighting out of Guasave, Sinaloa, Mexico. He weighed in this evening at 118 pounds with a fine veteran record of 40 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw, with 27 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Jose Pepillo Valdez. And his opponent across the ring. On my left, fighting out of the red corner in this 12-round main event. He is the defending champion, entering the ring wearing black trunks with gold trim. Hailing from Monterey Park, California, by way of Michoacan, Mexico. He weighed in at a ready 117 pounds with a fine record of 22 victories, only 2 defeats, 19 wins by way of knockout. Introducing the NABF Bantamweight champion, Cecilio El Torito Espino. Once again, he is your referee in charge, Larry Rosadilla.
Guantes. Ok, ya vamos anteriormente. Quiero limpia pelea. Cuando le diga break fuera, quiero que se separen sin tirar golpe. ¿Entienden? Le la mano. Suerte.
All right. The champ at 5'2", Valdez, the challenger at 5'6". A 1-pound differential, Espino 117. 118 the limit for Valdez. 29 years old to Espino's 21, and a 6-inch reach advantage, Valdez, 66-60. He is a southpaw in the white trunks. This could be a very, very big fight. Valdez has never been knocked down, and he comes to the attack immediately on El Torito, the little bull.
I'll tell you why, Chick. Torito wanted to go southpaw for a second to try to confuse his opponent. Well, he's got to go to plan B.
He almost went south with it.
Absolutely.
This is the second title defense for Espino. He won the title on the 26th of January with 11th round TKO over Luigi Camputaro. He defended successfully once with a 5th round TKO over Antonio Ramirez. He's never lost a fight at 118 pounds. Inside fighting on the ropes here. First round of action, 12-round championship go. The only 2 fights he ever lost. One as a featherweight, the other as a super featherweight. That is a bantam, which he's fighting tonight. He's never lost.
Well, that tells you one thing, Chick. He's in his fighting weight. And being a super featherweight, 130 pounds. Not a doubt in my mind, he had 0 shape for that fight.
Abner Barajas beat him, and Maquito Martinez beat him. Espino, the champion, has explosive power in both hands. He's a dedicated guy. He's a charismatic young man. A lot of heart, good work ethic. Valdez has got a lot more experience. This is his 46th professional fight. He's won 40, 27 by knockouts. Whereas Espino's only in his 25th professional fight. But he's had 19 knockouts. One thing we'll watch about Valdez, he has got more experience. He's got equal ring savvy, perhaps more because of his 7 years advantage in the age department and more fights. But sometimes late in the fight, he gets a little lazy. He's got to keep hustling the whole way tonight to beat this young Cecilio Espino. One thing that some people are questioning about the 21-year-old Espino, Ruben, is his defense.
Well, Espino, he like I said earlier in the show, Chick, he makes an easy fight tough. He's got a different type of style than other fighters. Now, he may have some difficulty with the southpaw style. As you can see earlier this round, as you saw earlier, that he got hit with some shots. But Espino needs to go to the body on the southpaw to calm him down, because there's a lot of confidence looking right in his face.
You bet there is. Okay, final seconds here of round number 1 of our championship bout. Referee is Larry Rosadie as we go to the second round. How'd you vote the first round?
I gave the first round to Valdez, 10-9.
10-9. Chuck Hassett is one of the judges. Robert Byrd is another. Adobe Shirley is the other, and the knockdown surprised the youngster Espino. He better not take any chances with Valdez. Now, Valdez, with all that experience, will call on it now. He won't rush trying to end it here. They bump heads very hard.
That was a surprise knockdown, Chick. Valdez, Espino was more surprised than hurt, but it was a knockdown.
The last fight Valdez had was in November of '91, and he lost a 12-round decision to Victor Rabanales, who then went on to a championship. Valdez dominating the fight and now trying to fight back. Espino is doing a pretty good job of it. The champion's in trouble, and he knows it. He's got to weather the early storm.
I think Espino's got to work to the body, Chick. He's got to get inside those long arms of Valdez.
Valdez, who knocked Espino down here in this round. Valdez himself has never been knocked down, let alone knocked out. He's fighting a beautiful fight so far.
You know, I'm very surprised because of the inactivity of Valdez. His punches are point blank.
He's currently ranked number 18 by the WBC, but before he lost to Rabanales, he had been the number 1 contender for the bantamweight crown by the WBC. And let me tell you this about the lad in the white trunks, Valdez. He's won 4 of his last 5 fights, all by knockout. You got to call him a world-class southpaw.
Absolutely, he's got that long reach, and he pinpoints his shots. Like I said, I'm very surprised of how accurate he is with the time that he's had off.
7.5 months away from the ring. You know, he comes from a very wealthy family. Very wealthy family. They're in many businesses in Mexico. And he doesn't have to fight for a living. He just likes it. And he's very good at it.
This would have been my last fight.
Boy, that's great counter-punching by Espino.
Valdez almost went down there, Chick.
You bet he did. The kids come roaring back, and Valdez is holding on. Valdez hit him with an uppercut. Tremendous youngsters in this ring. Both men trying to hold on for protection. Thunderous ovation from the crowd. And well it should be. That was a marvelous round.
Chick, this is one of these particular rounds where you've got Espino that went down, so you've got to give him a 10-8 round for Valdez, but Espino came back in the later round and dominated the last half of the second round.
Here's your knockdown.
They just see Espino come walking into a shot. See, it wasn't devastating. Here's another look at the knockdown, Chick. He was more surprised than anything. It's a slap right hand and a slap left. Now watch the end of this round, Chick. Here's where Espino just dominates. He throws some punches up the middle and lands with 3 shots in a row.
And he made the challenger Valdez hang on. Boy, that was a good round. How'd you score it?
It's got to be 10-8 because Espino went down. Although Espino dominated the last half of the second round.
Don't back out now. You scored it.
I've
done your book.
17-20.
All right. Just kidding. That's a tough round to score. I'll guarantee you that.
Yes, it is.
Oh, a good left hook to the jaw by Valdez. He won't vary from that southpaw style. if his past performances mean anything. This is his first fight at the Great Western Forum. His third fight in the United States.
What a round, huh?
What a night of fights we've had. Knockouts, you name it, we've had it. Now we got two of the smaller men. Believe me, they can punch. Attested by 27 knockouts and 40 victories for the challenger in white, Valdez, and 19 and 22 victories for Espino.
Espino's so much quicker than Valdez. And that's why I was saying, Chick, he should work to the body, try to get the hands down of Valdez, and then work with those combinations to the chin.
Some of those who have inside information, they think, thought that maybe Espino would be at a big disadvantage because he hasn't fought the quality of opponent that the challenger has. But boy, the challenger just took one in the jaw from Espino.
Well, earlier there's been talk around the ringside that there was going to be an upset. Of course, the Great Western Forum is known as the house of upsets. But
would you call it an upset if the Valdez won?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was picked off. Now, coming out of the break, a left hand by Valdez. Got the boos of the crowd.
But you've got to protect yourself at all times.
Oh, there's a beautiful left hand to the jaw of Espino. He's scoring with that punch pretty repeatedly. In fact, that's the shot that took Espino down the previous round.
Espino's coming straight forward, Chick. He's not using a lot of body motion, bob and weaving. He's starting to now, but he has been coming straight in.
Round 3 of our 12-round championship go. Both men are using a lot of inside, very crisp, short punches. Joe Louis used those short punches, didn't he? Final 10 seconds of the round. Nice left hand scored by Espino. The right miss, and now Valdez fights back as we near the bell. 3 rounds.
I've got a 29-27 in favor of Valdez.
The challenger. Great work by Larry Rosadia, the third man in the ring. All of our fights here at the Great Western Forum complemented by superb officiating.
I like the job Marty Dinkin did the last fight, threw himself in front of the fighter. He tried to save him, get rid of that second shot.
Conditioning will be important.
Yes,
if we get up to about the 9th and 10th round.
I'm glad you said that, because as you commented earlier about in the latter rounds that Valdez starts to slow down, he won't be able to afford that tonight.
Not tonight. And perhaps it's, you know, something that he'll avoid tonight.
Well, there's a saying in the finance business, you've got to close escrow. If you can't close escrow, better get out of Dodge.
Jaw of Espino, and now Espino fighting back. Somebody's going to go down again. The way these guys are slugging it, unavoidable. Another right hand staggers Espino, the champion. Another right hand staggers him back to his heels. Valdez senses an opportunity for a knockout here, and he's trying to get it. He is throwing a million punches, and most of them will land him. And Larry Rosadia tells him he may take a point away here. One point. Yes, he is. Hitting on the clinch.
Exactly, on the break.
Boy, that is a big point in a championship fight.
Not only that, Chick, it gave Espino a rest.
Yeah.
Gave time to clear his head.
Let me tell you something, too. Do you remember in the previous round I said that there was a punch landed as they broke and the crowd booed? Well, that time it was legal. But after the round, Rosadia walked back to the corner with Valdez, the challenger, and he told him, don't hit him again until I break you. And this time, He broke that rule, and that's where he lost the 1 point. He had been warned. Boy, there was a torrent of punches by both men there for about a minute, wasn't it?
I can't see this going 12 rounds at all.
I'm worried about it, but they are really coming very close to banging heads with that inside fighting. Okay, final seconds of another exciting round. The fourth coming to an end, and a chopping right hand scored by the challenger Valdez. The 1 point assessed by Rosadillo. There it is, right there. See, he was trying to break them, and the man threw a punch while he had his arms around him, pulling him away. Good call by the ref. It would not have been a good call had he not warned him once, but he did warn him.
Right before the bell sounded, Espino hit Valdez with a short left hook. I don't know what kept him up.
What do you got to score?
Well, I gave that round to Espino 10-9, but with the deduction of the point, it's a 10-8 round. It would be just like a knockdown. I've got a 37-37 now, Chick. Even fight. You get a sense that this fight is starting to turn.
Valdez, the challenger in white, is a noted counter-puncher, and he just took an uppercut from Espino and comes back with a shot of his own. And a good left hand scores off of Espino's jaw. The left goes over his head this time, right above his head.
You know, Valdez has a remarkable jab, Chick. If he could only keep it out there, and I can see some blood in the left eye of Espino.
I do too. The challenger has got a mark at least along the corner of the left eye. Very red spot. Whether or not it's blood, I'm not sure yet. Let's wait and make certain.
Oh, it's blood, Chick. He's cut on the eyelid. The worst place you can ever get cut.
Not a solid left hand. Boy, I'll tell you, Valdez has really put on a clinic with that left hand tonight. Really. And this time, Espino walked into it. I think Espino is bothered with that eye now.
Yes,
it looks to me like it's about half shut.
He's starting to wipe the blood.
He's wiping it now, yep. He's cognizant of the fact that he's been cut, and you know he's scared because it could cost him his championship. We'll see if the doctors come in at the end of the round, the great doctors, Robert Carnes and Perlman Hicks. This is only the 5th round. You're going to have to go to work on that eye in the corner over there between rounds. He's mopping away at that eye now. So half of his attention is diverted, and that is very, very unlucky for him, lucky for Valdez. Okay, final seconds of round 5. Then we'll come back and take a look at that eye. That's Joe Hernandez.
No lo abra, flaquito. Toma, ¿cuánto me está aquí? No, no, así es, así es. Y mira el chao. Ahí. Ah, sí, ya. Vaselina.
What do you say? Vaseline?
Yeah, they want Vaseline, but they're working profusely on that eye. It is in the eyelid.
I hope you'll notice the rubber gloves.
Los golpes son
around 6 of a 12-rounder.
Ataca bien corto, si no, vamos a perder la pelea. ¿Cómo es, flaquito?
You want him to attack real short, get inside of his shots. He wants to attack, but get inside so he doesn't stay on the outside of those punches.
You gave the last round, I would assume, to Valdez?
Yes, absolutely. 47-46. Favor of Valdez.
Chick Hearn with Ruben Castillo from ringside. producer, Susan Stratton, our director, working with an outstanding Prime Network crew that sends our picture coast to coast. To this juncture, the eye doesn't look as bad as it did at the end of the round. Let's see if it stays that way. Since the cut in that eye, the champion has not been the same.
Well, that's to be expected. He's got that to worry about, Chick. You know, as it is, you've got the title here at stake, and you're worrying about the title. And then you've got the cut now, and it just adds on to all the problems that you're having.
Yep. Matchmaker Tony Curtis trying to line up a fight for next fall here. Mini flyweight, IBF champ, undefeated Michael Carbajal against Chiquita Gonzalez, the WBC champion. One loss between the two of them. Would that be some fight next fall if they can put it together here, and they're going to try very hard?
I hope so.
In fact, those two just named, Michael Carbajal and Chiquita Gonzalez, may join Jorge Paez here in a anniversary celebration.
Great.
10 years of boxing.
Medal Paez.
We're in the 6th round of this championship fight. Our thanks to John Beirути for his fine help as usual, putting it together. Trace of blood under the left eye of Espino. Oh, a good left hand scored on the challenger's jaw, and that gives Espino life. The round is over. You'll never be disappointed coming to the Great Western Forum for fight night at the Forum, believe me. And boxing fans, the Ringsiders Club offers you select seating, complimentary parking, and an exclusive Forum Club membership. Join the Ringsiders Club. See the action up close. Become a part of the fastest growing boxing program in America. You can call right now. Our number is 310-673-1773. The Ringsiders Club. Well, Cecilio Espino still getting careful attention, of course, from his corner, his handlers over there. They don't want that injury to worsen. If it worsens very much, then the doctors will come in and have a look at it. So far, they haven't.
He's got another cut over the right eye now of Cecilio Espino. There's that left hook that landed right on the chin of Valdez, Chick, and that uppercut. But there's been a new cut opened over the right eye of Cecilio Espino.
Hey, the way they're punching inside and hard, I can understand why. I don't know what happened here, but somebody's got something on the glove that's wrong, the tape. On the glove of the challenger, Jose Pepillo Valdez. Pepillo means junior.
Yes.
In El Dorado, the nickname of Espino means little bull. You got it tied again?
Got it dead even again. We want to congratulate Jimmy Lennon Jr. to get married this Saturday.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I think she's going to be here tonight. Maybe we'll get a look at her. She's a lovely girl, Christine Heinzen. Oh, look at the cut on the right eye. That's worse than the left. This is on the outside corner, just at the end of the brow. And that one is bleeding much more than the other one. In fact, the left eye is not bleeding at this moment.
But just before the last round, it opened up. They tried to work on it, but they haven't very much time.
I mentioned we hoped there would be no headbutts, and I don't think that either cut has been caused by a headbutt. Do you?
I don't think so, Chick.
Oh, there's a solid right hand, and now the blood is really flowing. out of the corner of the right eye.
But, Chick, you know, that it looks worse than what it really is.
I know it, because it's not coming into the eyeball. But it could be worsened. That's the trouble. Trying to take the title, take the championship belt away. Valdez from Espino. But boy, I'll tell you, they had damage labeled in it.
Well, it was a good thing they did miss.
Yeah. He's missing quite regularly now. That's 4 straight punches he missed.
Oh, he's starting to...
that's an uppercut. That really snapped the head of Valdez.
That one didn't miss.
And when you snap a guy's head back like that, that catches the eye of the judges. We're about 45 seconds from the end of the round, a piece of tape dangling from the gloves. And now Espino sees his opening, and he's going to work on Valdez. In serious trouble with 2 cuts. That's a slip. That's a slip. Valdez has got to use that jab again to keep him off of him. Here we go. Something's got to give, and Valdez is in trouble. He's hanging on. Final seconds. Round is still going. 4 seconds. Couple of seconds. 1 second. It's over. Final 45 seconds. Interpret for us.
They want to fight intelligent. They don't want him inside for nothing. Boxing, stay outside.
Boy, that was a great uppercut Espino landed.
Right there, right on the jaw. Flush on the chin.
I don't know what held him up. Maybe the ropes? Okay. What were they telling him over there in Spanish?
They were telling him to stay outside. Don't get inside on Espino. Well, they saw that tremendous uppercut. See, now if he stays outside, it's hard for Espino to land the shots. He's just that much short, Chick.
Valdez has got a 6-inch reach advantage.
They can't stop the blood on the right eye.
Well, particularly because he's been hit so often and is repeatedly getting hit with the left hand from the southpaw. Both those punches missed.
If I were Espino, Chick, I'd go right to the body.
8th round of our 12-round championship bout. It's been everything we expected and perhaps more.
He's got to take...
There's that left hand right on the cut.
That's right. See, he's got to work inside, Chick. Work to the body and take everything out of Valdez. Make him reach back into that bag.
Valdez is very wary now, much more than he has been at any time in the fight since he took that uppercut. And of course his handlers told him, stay away. Like Joe Louis once said, they can run but they can't hide. Little guy throws some very fast punches. Great work ethic.
I'll tell you what, he's the crowd favorite. Busted up, but still coming back.
And he's a local lad. The other guy's from Mexico. This fellow lives in Monterey Park, California. But yes. Oh, he settles for a left to the jaw. He went southpaw for just a second there. Now he's back righty.
I think he just stay fighting right-handed, keep his left foot on the outside of Valdez's right foot.
He got hurt in the first round when he went to left hand.
That's right. And throw that right hand right down the middle.
Valdez now reaching back on experience. You can see the ring savage that he's applying.
They told him to stay on the outside, and it's worked.
All right.
Now here's where he'll get in trouble. When he gets against the rope, that'll get him in trouble.
Final half minute of the round. Good fight. Just a reminder, fans, Budweiser Championship Boxing's Fight Night at the Forum returns to the Prime Network lineup 2 weeks from tonight on the 29th of June. Make your plans to join us. That's Budweiser Championship Boxing's Fight Night at the Forum, Monday, June 29th. Over in the corner of the champion, Cecilio Espino. 5'2", 117 pounds at the weigh-in today. He's never lost a fight at the 118-pound bantamweight level. I think they're doing a pretty good job in those cuts.
I think so. The corner's telling me you don't get out of control. You got to keep this fight under control.
Larry Rosadilla, the third man in the ring.
Throw some combinations.
Okay, here we go to round 9. How have you got it scored?
I've got it dead even, 75-75.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Ruben Castillo's card is very accurate on the norm, but it has nothing to do with the outcome of the fight. Only the 3 judges. The referee does not have a vote. Now here is the area that we talked about earlier. When they get to round 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's where we are now at 9.
That's when you have to reach down deep.
If you're at Augusta, Florida, playing in the Masters, this is Amen Corner. I don't know what I said. If I didn't say Augusta, Georgia, I apologize. What did I say?
Augusta, Florida, but it's okay. I'm still looking at my map here, trying to figure out where that's at.
The guy makes one mistake in 2 years, and they holler at him. Round 9, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you one thing, that's a nice jab by Valdez. Since the corner told Valdez to stay away, he has certainly done a good job of it.
I think so. I gave him the last round, 10-9.
His father, Jose Sr., is his trainer and manager. Now Espino is trying to cover up that right eye with his right hand, and he's picked off a couple of punches by doing it. There's that shot to the eye again, and it's starting to bleed more heavily. Espino. Oh, a good left hand scored by Espino. And now a right hand by Espino. Oh. And if Valdez wants to square off and go head-to-head with Espino right now, he might be asking for too much. They're mopping the blood away with a glove of Espino.
Espino went to counter-punching, and it worked, Chick.
It worked basically. Oh! Great punch inside. He caught Valdez inside and went to counter-punching, and it worked. There's a left hand to the jaw of Espino. The crowd is in a frenzy. A right hand staggers the champion. A left to the jaw. A right to the jaw of the champion. Valdez with a roaring comeback of his own. And right above us now, Larry Rosadilla in there looking for them, punching on the break. He's doing a great job as the third man in the ring. The round is over. Unbelievable. Do now. Will they have to, again, try to keep the eye from getting worse? Yes, they will.
Check, here's where Espino gets hit with that short right hook. Stopped him on his tracks a little bit.
Okay, over on the other side of the ring. Pepillo Valdez leaning back against the ring post, washing the mouth out, getting ready for another 3 minutes of ring hell. Round 10.
I tell you, Chick, here's where you reach back. This is where you really have to want to win this title.
But
10, 11, and 12.
We mentioned that back around the third round. I haven't seen any slowing down by Valdez yet, and I don't think you're going to. He wants this championship. Uppercut, Valdez. That was picked off on the glove, fortunately, by Espino. There's one target now that Valdez has, and that is the right eye of Espino. Sometimes when you level your sight on one target, you can get in trouble. That was a glancing blow, but it was a telling blow with the left hand of Espino.
You know, those little shots inside don't look very effective, but believe me, they are.
And they add up.
Right.
Both in effect and on the scorecards.
Not that shot.
That one didn't miss. You see what's happened here, Valdez is throwing caution to the wind. He's going back inside, and he's going to get tagged in there. That's what his corner told him 4 rounds ago. Stay away at arm's length. You got a 6-inch reach, and there he got tagged. There he goes down.
He's down.
Espino puts him on the canvas. The count is 6, 7, 8, 9. Fight on.
Watch his field go right after him now, Chick.
He'll go down again. He can't weather the storm. No way. The second knockdown of the round. The championship hangs in the balance. Valdez says, come on. And here we go. We have got 53 seconds left in the round. Valdez is about to go down again.
This is going to be over right here.
There goes the mouthpiece. It must be. He staggered the man. Espino's got to be careful. But he's trying for the knockout, and I think he's about to get it. They might stop this one. Is Valdez able to defend himself? If it weren't a championship fight, I think it would have been stopped. Now he stumbles, staggers, reeling, and he's about to go down for the third time unless he can reach back just a little bit more. 10 seconds left. Excuse me. 10th round, 12 seconds left.
He just can't reach that one more shot.
5 seconds left. The round is over. The doctors hustle into the corner of Valdez. Valdez looks them squarely in the eye, answered any question they might have had, and they immediately retreat to ringside. And Valdez will be ready in a minute for round number 11. All right, the knockdowns in the round. A strong right hand. He got up at the 8 count. He hits him with a right and then a left combination. And the end of the round saw the challenger, Pepillo Valdez, hanging on for dear life, waiting for the final seconds to become history, and for his sake, they did. But we go to the 11th, and there will be more of it. Here we are.
Espino with one punch for knocking him out.
How did you score the round? I know who won the round. How'd you score it?
10-8.
10-8?
10-8. It could have been scored at 10-7.
That's what I thought you would give. I think it deserved a 10-7, frankly.
Well, you have to give credit to the challenger, Chick. He survived the round, came back in the later.
He takes an uppercut that snapped his head back. A left hand to the jaw. And again, Valdez, the challenger, in deep trouble. On the unofficial card of Ruben Castillo, he's down by 2 points. 95-93. That's unofficial. Jeff Barrett and Ruben Castillo. Hope you're enjoying it. It's funny. When the sun comes out, how many nice things happen to you? Espino was in trouble. Both eyes were bleeding. Now neither eye is bleeding, and he has taken charge of the fight, it seems.
It kind of appears to me that Espino punched a little bit.
Nice right hand.
Out. He's tired. He's throwing a lot of shots. He may have punched himself out, Chick, to see if he can recoup.
21 years of age. He's at the right age to be able to go 12 tough rounds, and he's proved that. Valdez, at 28 years of age, has done the same thing. Boy, this has been a nice fight.
Oh, I'm stressed.
11th round. Championship on the line. NABF Bantamweight title. It's been an escalator fight. First one, then the other. Got loose tapes, and they might stop it and fix the tape this time because there's about 2:15 left in the round. Why did they stop and fix the tape on the gloves? Because it's liable to slap the guy in the eye and cut the retina. Very dangerous. He's going to stop it right now and do it, yeah. We got 46 seconds left in the round. Round number 11. And seemingly with a new life, Cecilio Espino, excuse me, comes out of his corner after the challenger Valdez.
The hearts of both these fighters are bigger than the Great Western Forum, Chick.
Beautiful. Valdez right now is just trying to finish this round and hope for a knockout in the 12th. If he needs it. Maybe he doesn't need it. You never know how the three judges are going to go. At the end of the round, we'll stay right here and work the corners with you. First of all, I think we'll go for the corner of Pepillo Valdez. 11 in the book. Let's see what they say to him. That's his dad in front of him.
Wants him to be intelligent. He's smart.
Digo así. Dame las piernas. Agua. Échale agua. Pepe,
okay, that's the challenger. Now let's see what's happening in the corner of the champion, El Torito Espino.
Último round.
This is the last round.
Estamos esperando y nos estamos cuadrando para ir al duro. No, sácalo.
He says you're waiting too much. Don't wait.
Tienes que quitártela.
Let your punches go.
No dejes que te gane el round.
This is it.
Going to the final 3 minutes, Ruben Castillo has it scored.
105-102 in favor of Espino.
All right, here we go. Espino brought the championship belt into the ring with him. Will he wear it out? Or will Valdez take it back to Wasabi, Mexico?
Oh, what a headbutt.
Boy, did they crack heads. Let's see if there's any blood coming.
Oh, my.
I talked about that earlier, Ruben.
Yes.
I don't see any crimson from the hairline. There's a right hand that jars Valdez back.
The headbutt was to the chin of Espino.
This is the first fight, the first in Valdez's career that he's ever been knocked down. He went down twice in the one round, do you remember?
Espino was one punch away from stopping Valdez. Just couldn't get that mark, couldn't find it.
Well, he found the mark a few times, but Valdez was tough enough to hang on and game enough to want to hang on.
I'll tell you what, folks, there's no loser in a fight like this, regardless of the decision.
Valdez has a lot of fans here. They're chanting behind us. Valdez. A lot of them are chanting Espino. Valdez has lost a lot of his punching power since those two devastating knockdowns and the rest of the beating that he took in the round. bit thereof.
I gave the even round, the 10th I gave to Espino, the 11th I gave to Espino, and the 12th is all Espino. He's a lot busier fighter.
Valdez wants to finish the fight on his feet. No question about that. No question about it. He's been knocked down for the first time in his brilliant career. And he staggered Espino. That's the end of the fight.
Look at that ovation.
Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a pure championship fight, put that one on tape and play it back on Budweiser Championship Boxing anytime you want. Otherwise,
ladies and gentlemen, before I read the decision, we've all seen an outstanding 12-round championship bout. No matter who the winner is, they both deserve a round of applause. Cecilio El Torito Espino, Jose Pepillo Valdez, great effort. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we have a split decision. I will read the score totals. Judge at ringside, Dalby Shirley scores about 113-112, Cecilio Espino. Judge at ringside, Chuck Hassett scores about 113-111, Pepillo Valdez. Judge at ringside, Robert Byrd scores about 115-110 in favor of the winner and still champion Cecilio El Torito Espino.
all right, a split decision. 113-112, 113-111, 115-110. Those were the official cards. And Ruben Castillo's card, I told you, is usually pretty close. He was 115-112. The champion is Don the Sombrero in the Serape, and he's ready for an interview with Ruben Castillo, the loser, a gentleman in defeat. His record now, 45-1, and of course, it's 23-2 for Espino. Let's go to Ruben.
Thank you, Chick. You can't find a more jubilant corner like the corner of Cecilio Espino. Cecilio, you've got to tell me, how did you have it in you to come back after being busted up on both eyes to come back to win this and defend your title?
Oh, my God, I know it was a hard fight. Well, we were working with two lefties, Jesse Magaña and Lucilo Nolasco, and they helped me a lot because I knew he was lefty and it was going to be a hard fight. And still, I practiced with lefties, and it was a tough fight. And my corner, Joe Hernandez, Doug Punley, Clemente Medina, and everybody, Francisco Garcia, they worked with me. They worked the cuts very good, and they tell me just go for it and try to make a miss and go in. And that's what I try, and this is the result.
I tell you, you were cut on both eyes. You got knocked down. You had him down. I want to show you the first knockdown. Tell us what's going on here.
Let's see. Oh, I thought I heard him with my first shot, and I just started banging and banging. I wasn't even looking to, not thinking that I was going to punch her. I was just throwing punches because I know if the first time I got him, I was going to knock him down.
Here's the second knockdown, Cecilio. After this knockdown, tell me, you were one punch away from knocking him out. Why didn't you connect? Why couldn't you connect?
Oh, I think I just didn't get myself together. I was lounging a lot. I was opening all my punches instead of throwing in punches, and I was just getting wild, and that's why I was missing all my punches.
This has got to be one of the most courageous fighters you've ever fought.
Oh, sure. He was a couple of months the #2 in the world, and I knew it was going to be a tough fight. And I want to be a world champion here at the Forum. That's why I wanted to fight Pepillo Valdez. And I just want to say hi to my friends there in Guadalajara from Francisco Garcia. Rigo, ¿qué pasó, Guadalajara?
Congratulations, Torito. And I want to see you become the champion.
I want to thank for my vest to Salvador Paredes. He just gave me this vest. And
all right.
I want you to wear it there.
Congratulations. Let's go back to ringside to Chick Hearn.
Okay. And while we're